It's a race like none other. This day in racing, we've had the Monaco Grand Prix, we had the Indianapolis 500, and now it is time for NASCAR to get started with their own Coca-Cola 600. And as the pace car leads the field off onto the grid, or onto the track, let's have a look at the starting grid for tonight's race. It's a full field of 38 to 40 cars to be precise. Kyle Busch, Joey Logano make up the front row. Joe Gibbs Racing teammates Hamlin and Jones, Brad Keselowski and Daniel Hemrick in the 8. Because Ryan Newman has been suspended, you see Ryan Blaney there along with Jamie McMurray, Eric Almirola and Daniel Suarez, Kyle Larson and Austin Dillon, who still needs to get a win, Ricky Stenhouse and Paul Menard, Martin Truex Jr. starting a bit back along with Kurt Busch, Matt Kenseth in the number 6 along with Chris Buescher in the 37. David Reagan and Ty Dillon start alongside each other. Hendrick teammates Chase Elliott and William Byron. And then Jimmy Johnson, current points leader, poor qualifying run along with Darrell Wallace. Bowman and Casey Kane in the next row. Brett Moffitt in the 83 and Clint Boyer there as well. Michael McDowell and AJ Allmendinger. Matt DiBenedetto and Cody Ware making his first start this season. Ray Galding and Kevin Harvick, poor qualifying run for him. Danica Patrick and Landon Castle. And then we have Joey Gase and Ross Chastain. Then we have DJ Kennington and Brendan Gaughan. 40 cars, 600 miles, 20 laps. Pit road speed 55 miles an hour, and the weather is 85. But once this track cools down, I think things could really get interesting, considering that with this low downforce package, it could heat up when the nighttime comes. As the pace car moves down on pit road, Joey Logano and Kyle Busch takes us to the green flag as they lead us into turn 1 and 2. Joey Logano side drafting off of the 18 of Kyle Busch. Both of these two drivers have a thing with one another. And by a thing, we do not mean a sexual way, but Joey Logano, with the outer advantage from the inside, goes past the 18 of Busch. Eric Jones and the 20, as we got 3 wide. Denny Hamlin and Daniel Suarez was there as well. Look at Jimmy Johnson already making his way up through the field already in this race, as we see 3 wide action behind. Wow, this is incredible. Johnson already making his way up. Joe Gibbs Racing, a few Joe Gibbs Racing Toyotas here in the top 10. As Logano in the lone Ford. Jimmy Johnson with a 3 wide move for the lead, and he will make it sick. And he would get past around the 22. Oh, we got a spin. It's Kevin Harvick as he tags the wall. And the caution is out, lap 6 out of 20. I'm thinking that Kevin Harvick may have had a little bit of help from the 88 of Alex Bowman. Which, by the way, he and Chase Elliott had a really good start to this race. The other Hendrick driver, William Byron, is currently outside the top 20. As Harvick on the pace, you can see he is not happy with the 88 of Alex Bowman. And so now we'll have a restart. The 48 on the outside and the 18 in the inside. Lap 10 out of 20. We still got long ways to go throughout this race. And I think that now with the sun is already coming down, I think the intensity level should pick up. This things could get interesting. Back to racing. Once more in the 600. Jimmy Johnson's got a good advantage. Kurt Busch on the high side, wanting to make things stick. And we got a crash. It's all the back markers. All the back markers have crashed. And it looks like none of them will end their nights. Will have a good ending to their nights as the pace car picks up the field once again. It's just that, and with all these backmarker teams, they have been so aggressive on the restarts. It's almost compared to a high downforce and low horsepower, kind of package. And notable drivers like Danica Patrick is involved. She's not having a great season, and will most likely kind of end her career here, maybe, if she doesn't pick up. And now, this is going to be the moneymaker right here. 6 laps to go left in the Coca-Cola 600, as it's going to be between Johnson and Busch. Green flag back out once again. Will this be the final restart? Look at Joey Logano, 3 wide, up the racetrack, and into the lead, and just on that one restart. What a killer restart for the 22 of Joey Logano. That was incredible right there. I have no idea how he was able to do that, but he did it. As you can see, he's swerving side to side down the backstretch, trying to break a draft between him and the 18. Martin Truex Jr. is creeping up to 18. We could have a battle for second if anything doesn't go wrong for Logano. Oh, he blown the tire. Logano has blown the tire, and I think that will end his race. He was leading with only a few laps to go. Joey Logano, and now the battle for second, which is now the battle for first, is now creeping on between Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. Last year they competed for the championship, and Martin Truex Jr. picks to the inside, and he will take the lead away from Kyle Busch. White flag in the air, 1 more lap to go left for Martin Truex Jr. If you haven't heard it, during this whole season, it's been rumored if the 78 will run next year, but he's not going to worry about that now. Martin Truex Jr. wins the Coca-Cola 600, the 59th edition. Martin Truex Jr. gets his first win of the season, second Coca-Cola 600 win. He wasn't the dominant car, but he was there at the end, and he charged, and he beat his greatest enemy, Kyle Busch, as he's pulling into Charlotte Motor Speedway victory lane. What a great win for Martin Truex Jr. for him tonight, and the whole 78 team. A lot of drama if they would run next year, like I said, but they're going to pull off, and they're going to try to win this championship. So congrats, NASCAR Race Reviews and News 78 on the big win tonight. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you at Gateway.